We're going to start today with candy cane, scented and flavored chapstick. I have my eyes primed. I have my brows done. I didn't do my face because I am sweaty. I just got out of the shower not too long ago, did my skincare. So hopefully by the time the eyes are done, my eye will not be as sweaty and I can finish my face. On lower lash line, matte color excess gel pencil eyeliner in stage 5 clinger. On my inner rims, upper and lower, is Nudge Nudge Ink. Today we are using the the Stone Cold Medusa palette from Notoriously Morbid, and this is what it looks like. I only have a plan to use 2 shadows. We will see how it goes. So we're going to use our Hourglass number 3, and we're going to go into Medusa's Kiss, this one here in the center, and we're going to put that over the majority of the lid. This is almost a get ready with me. Well, not almost, it is. And I probably shouldn't be doing it because I have 2 appointments, at the VA hospital today. Today I think is, I'll put it over here. I think it's I don't know. I'll put it over here on the side. My first appointment is dermatology. My second appointment is my Botox treatment for migraine prevention and treatment. And it's ironic because the last 2 days I've been dealing with migraines, and I had 2 appointments on 2 days, 2 separate days earlier this week, and I canceled them both because I was just so out of it and I was not safe to drive. I caught the migraine early this time to take my med. When I take it at the onset, it does take the edge off, but yeah, I'm still just like ugh. And we have our live stream tonight. It is Monday. This one is going to be a haul, but you'll see that way before you see this look. But anyway, so I'm excited to do that, and I will probably take a nap when I get back home, usually after I have my Botox. I usually crash afterwards. I don't know if it's because my adrenaline is pumping or what, but while I am out, I am going to go to BJ's, get some more salad stuff, and go to Aldi's and get some ginger ale because it's cheaper there than the grocery store. And then I will come home and crash, and then set my alarm to get up for tonight's live stream. So that's what we're doing today, and I'm excited about it. I got some exciting news today, but you will probably see that before this as well. I tapped in lightly because this side is up higher, so we're just taking this side up a little bit higher. This may just be a 2 shadow look. There are no mattes in here, not that I need to have a matte to do a look, but anyway, now we're going to take Vengeance, which is this shade down here in the corner, but I'm kind of thinking not to. I'm kind of thinking to take that one because it looks like it would be dark, but it's also very shimmery, so it might not be dark. So part of me is thinking take this one over here, and this one is Gorgon. So we are going to take this one in this corner here, and taking the Esom, I should know what this is by heart now, V27, and we're going to put that on the outer portion of our lid. Yep, this was the right shade because it's dark. And I know my doctor is going to be like, especially dermatology, like, how are you going to come in here with makeup on and I gotta look at your skin? But I felt okay enough to do a video, so I said, you know what, let me just knock this out because I don't always feel up to doing videos, which is why I pre-film, because I don't know how I'm gonna feel from one day to the next, and if I don't film for a few days, I still have videos scheduled. And so I always just try and stay ahead of scheduling and have stuff already there. So that's why we're here now. And so I'm trying to get this to a point, like how this comes to a point. It's kind of rounded, but anyway, we're going to feather lightly inward, and this is giving us, our nice blend. And we're going to do the same over here. We did not add more on the brush. You know what, I'm thinking of putting some on the inner corner too. But no, we're not going to do that. So we're going to bring this out a little bit more. That side comes to a point and this side doesn't. Like, it's the same brush. So it's like, what is happening? But I know they're going to be like, why is she coming here with makeup on for a dermatology appointment and for the Botox? Because he does my forehead and around on my scalp, the base of my neck. Yo, it is intense. I do have my first few treatments in a Botox playlist if you want to see what that experience was like. It's intense. It's intense. And so I do like how this looks feathering here because this side is more rounded than this side. I did not add more on the brush. So we're just, oh, okay, yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. So let me stop messing with it. So that's what we have, just those two shadows. We're going to take that first shadow, this one. Should I do, I'm going to finish the lower lash line after we finish the face. I think I'm just going to be simple and do a brown for upper lash line. And actually, yeah, we're going to do that. Am I going to do mascara? We're going to put on this Lancome Lashy Doll mascara. We're going to finish the face. Oh shoot, I don't have a new Fenty one open. So I'm going to be using Pat Primer and Pat Foundation. And we're going to use the Estee Lauder Concealer. Powdered down with Fashion Fair Set It Loose Truly Tawny. And we will just put on some House Labs bronzers, blush, and highlighter, and then we will be back. This is what we have. What we put on our lips was Dose of Colors Nima Tang, and this is, what color is this? Agent or Edgin. We did take this brush, no shadow on it, and just buffed out the top line of where the outer corner lid shade is. First half of lower lash line is this shade. Second half of lower lash line is that shade. For cheeks, I don't know why I'm doing all of this. Both the House Labs bronzers, Hibiscus Haze for blush, and Fire Opal for highlighter. So that is everything that is on my face today. Hang tight and you'll see another video right about now. Start with Cake Batter Chapstick. Y'all excuse my brows. Now that I mentioned it, you cannot unsee it. And excuse my face. I did a lot of playing around today. Oh, yes I did. With some new stuff and some not so new stuff, and in different combinations, and this is what we got. And I have to say, it actually was fun to do. We're doing a look with Salem Cosmetics Grunge Life palette. This is what it looks like. I'm telling myself it's going to be a simple look, and we'll see. We'll see. I have out Hourglass number 3 brushes. I have out a Sigma E25 Max brush, and I don't know what this is that's on here. I'm wondering if it's a cream product because it is not brushing off, but we're going to use it. And we're also going to use this LaRouche brush for lower lash line. On our lower lash line and inner rims is Matte Color Excess Gel Pencil and Pool Shark. And so that's what we have out. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. We're going to take, which one of these is lighter than the other one? Which one of the greens is lighter? We're going to take Apathy, this shade down here, or not. No, we're going to take Never Mind. We're going to take that shade, and I think I'm going to need another brush. If I do use those other two. I didn't prime my lids. Why didn't y'all tell me? Because y'all like, girl, we didn't know. You said everything was done. I'm glad I caught myself. This primer is running low. I do have backups. For when they were on sale, and I think I might already had 2 backups. I go through these, and when did I open this? I opened this in June this year. Today is October 2nd. So July, August, September, October. So I go through these in about 4 months. Yeah, and that's even when I started using less. And so I go through it no matter what. And I am like scraping around the edges because I'm not ready to let this one go yet. So we're priming the lids. I probably could have did the intro or edit this part out, but we're not. We're going to keep going. So the last clip was really fast, and it surprised me how fast it was. And we only had used 2 shadows. Well, you'll know if you have watched the clip before this one. And I'm just like, who am I doing 2 shadow looks? And I got a lot of compliments on that look too. And I was just like, thank you. Yeah, when I went to my appointments, even one of the nurses was like, your eyeshadow is really pretty. I was like, thank you. But anyway, yeah, I slept yesterday away. The migraine med really knocks me out, and I do wake up every hour and a half or so. And I know I mentioned this quite a few times, but I had been going like right back to sleep. And when I finally woke up to get up, it was like almost 11:30 at night. So we're tapping into Nevermind again. And we're going to just press this right here on the inner corner of our lid. And we are going to put some on the outer corner. And I am coming kind of straight. And we're going to just press upward. So that's going to give us this edge right here. That's what I'm going for. So we're just going to put this way. Oh, that's pretty. Now can I do the same thing over here? So just a straight line, and pressing upward. And if this line is straight, that's where our eyeliner will be. And I took out Contemplative State Max Paint Pot for our upper lash line eyeliner. I know I'm really trying to enunciate today. I don't know why. I'll be speaking troll and gibberish and ebonics in a few moments. Just wait for it. So we have that there. So now we're going to take Apathy, this shade, and we're going to put that inside of Nevermind. So we're going to just press a little bit here, and we are going kind of light. I don't even know how many shades we're going to use because I already did something different than I had planned to do in the first place. We're overlapping just a little bit by just tapping to overlap, and we're going to do the same thing out here. So how we're going to, on the inside, like right there, and the inside right here, and then we're going to feather inward a little bit, and we're going to do the same thing over here with whatever is left in the brush. So yes, y'all, we're doing grunge, and we're going to see how it turns out as far as the color combinations. But this is going to be kind of monochromatic, which is fine. And it's going to be somewhat, maybe kind of sort of like a halo. I'm not really sure yet. But I kind of think so, because we're going to put one of the lighter shades, one of the shimmer shades, on the center of our lid. So this is going to be kind of like a halo. I'm liking how these two are looking right here. We're overlapping a little bit and bringing it further. I just hit myself in the nose, on the nose. We're bringing this over just a little bit further. And I'm just checking to see if they're the same shape, which is not. Of course it's not, because this side is always straight down, whereas this side is rounded. And so we're making sure we're getting on the lash line up top. And we're going to feather this up here. We're going to go back to the first brush with Nevermind. And we're going to feather that upward. Yeah, to get it rounded like how this side is rounded. I really like this look so far. I like this palette. I tapped into Nevermind lightly so we can get this edge over here, out here. And I'm digging it. This is the brush that had Apathy on it, so we're just kind of feathering very lightly there. We're going to take another Hourglass number 3, and something tells me I should take a thinner brush, but how often do I listen to myself? I am starting to sweat. Oh, look at that shine. Oh my gosh. I used the Pat Primer today with the Estee Lauder foundation, and I'm wondering if that has something to do with it. I don't know. Now we're going to, oh wow, we're going to take this shade. This is Distressed. We're going to take Distressed, and this does have some sparkle to it, and we're going to put that on the inside of Apathy. And we are overlapping a little bit. Ooh, that's pretty. So that's what that's looking like. And we're overlapping Apathy there. We're going back in very lightly and putting that on the inside of Apathy. And we're overlapping a little bit. I don't want to overlap a lot. I don't want to take that color away. And we're going to just feather that area. The brush that had Apathy, because I don't want to lose it here. So I did not add more on the brush, but we're just tapping whatever's in the brush in the line right here. Ooh, I like how they're blending together. This is the brush still that had Apathy, so we're just buffing up here a little bit. I'm liking that. Is this eye starting to tear? I think it is. Yeah. I did a lot, y'all. I did so much to my face today, and I know I'm looking toasty and rosy and all sorts of everything else. Now we're going to take the Sigma brush, and we're going to, I'm thinking to take a different brush because I don't know if this is going to hold, but we're going to see. We're going to see if it does. We're going to take, ooh, I want to take Underground, or do I want to take Feelings? Let's see what Underground looks like, if it's going to pick up on this brush. Ooh, and it is. Uh-oh. And we're going to put that right in the center. Ooh. So we're using it as a topper. Ooh. And I am lightly swiping. This shadow does require a brush that is a little more dense, but with this brush, it is giving just a little bit, which is fine. because I don't want to do too wide of an area. This is pretty. Ooh. Now we're just going to go back and forth and blend, and if the color travels, that's fine. I was starting to tap off and then I didn't. And so when I look down here, this looks really pretty. So I hope you're seeing what I'm seeing when I'm looking down here, because there's the strip of light right here in the center. When I was saying how I like my halo eyes, this is how I like it, with just a strip of shimmer down the middle. Even though this is a different type of halo eye, because we have the green and then a tan and then green in the center. And so we're playing with colors and playing with shapes at the same time. This is the brush that had, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a blending brush. We're gonna take, this is an Hourglass number 6, and we're gonna go into Damaged. And we're going to just tap straight in, because we're gonna put that right here. We're not taking it all the way out to the outer corner, but we are just putting it right here. Oh, I like it. I like what that did. So we tapped first, and then we're just going to go ahead and do our windshield wiper motions. Ooh, I like how that looks. I like it. So this is somewhat easy grunge look. Maybe not. Excuse me, because of how we did the color placement, even though the two greens did kind of blend together, but you can see a little depth right here. So you see the lighter, a little bit of depth, and then you see the brown, and then you see that shimmery green. Wow, I like this. I'm gonna have to do this again. My DD Signature playlists, I did quite a few halo looks with that palette, and I really like them. This is the first shade, and so we're just gonna buff here. And also here, just up further towards the brow, just to let it travel up a little bit further. Ooh, suke, suke. Lower lash line. So we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't expect to use 5 shades. And just to switch it up, you know, we're going to be sensible. We're going to just take Noise, and we're going to put this on lower lash line on top of the green, and we're going to go wide with it, because we are going to just let this lower lash line smoke itself out with this brush. And this is the look that I like this. Now I'm thinking to take that green from Inglot for upper lash line, because Contemplative State does make it look like negative space, because sometimes it blends into my skin tone when it's on my lid, but you can see it over here, and it does kind of still look like negative space. But since we have this smoked out on the lower lash line, I am thinking I want to put a green up top just to balance that out. This is wet right here. I do like this look. I like that it's smoky. And I did not mean to do what I just did. So let me take, I'm trying to grab a lipstick applicator. I tapped the brush here, which I did not mean to do. Now I just took off everything that was kind of under there. This is my foundation brush, and I use it for other stuff. I think we fixed it. All right, so we are going to take, we are going to take a green. And I need to just, oh, you know this right here on top. This is from Inglot, and this is number 86. We're going to put this on our upper lash line, and then we're going to put on the Lashy Doll from Lancome mascara on. Do we want to do, we're going to do Dark Forest for a lip. So yeah, this is just an all green type look we're doing. So we're going to do all of that, and when we come back, the look will be done. Why am I acting like that? I don't know. This is what we have. We didn't do the lip that we said we were going to do. I put on Max Caviar, and then I put I'm Liking Your Style from Notoriously Morbid for the lip, because I think the shine from the lip matches that center shine. So this is what we have. Thank you for being here. Let me know what you think of this look, and hang tight and you'll see another look. We're starting with Cotton Candy chapstick today. I don't know why I'm laughing. I did something different with the brows today. I used 2 ABH products, the minis that I showed y'all from the haul video, and I don't know. House Lab stuff on the face, milk primer, Estee Lauder foundation and concealer, and Fashion Fair said Loose Truly Tawny powder. And why am I talking funny? I'm sounding like I'm not awake, and I am. And I've had breakfast and a snack and the Scandinavia spray. We're using the Yucca palette today, y'all. I love this palette, and I'm still like, ah! My Fabulous 50 He's like, I don't like that. Them colors are ugly. Like, and I do want this for my kit, but I'm in my mind, I'm like, are people really going to want this? And I think somebody will. So if it goes on sale, her end of the year sales are pretty good. We're using Scott Barnes number 61 brushes for our crease, and they are crease brushes, excuse me, for smacking. And we're also using Hourglass number 3s and Fenty 220 precision brush and a Scott Barnes number 62. That's the plan. Lower lash lines and inner rims, upper and lower, we have Matte Color Excess Gel Pencil Eyeliner and Sick Tat Brow. So that's what we have. So we're going to go in with Tapu, this shade here. And we're just going to walk the brush. We're going to lay it and just walk it. We're going to lay it and we're going to walk it. And then we're going to tap it off. And we're going to press on the inner portion. Because with the Fenty primer, because it's tacky for me, I can't just swipe, which I don't mind it. Because stamping it, and now I am just stamping, I can just put it right where I want it. But this is the crease. And once we get it there, I'll be able to go back and forth. And so, yeah, I'm trying something new here. I want to see if this is really going to work. And y'all know I'm going to make it work even if it doesn't work. So I don't even know why I said that. But yes, we are putting in our crease shades first. So actually, I was going to put a darker shade and then use this as a transition shade. But somewhere along the line, I was thinking put one on one half of the transition area and another shade on the other half of the transition area. So this clip may be a little longer than some because we're doing different things here. So now I am able to sweep it, and this is the crease. Your socket is the crease area. I'm excited about an upcoming live, which will probably be in like 2 weeks. We are going to have one still Monday coming up. Today is, I think, October 4th. And yeah, because I have a topic that has been on my mind. And so we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Let me know what y'all think of shorts, because I'm on the fence about shorts because I do get subscribers from shorts, but it doesn't always translate into long form, viewer content. And that's what I really would like people to watch. And so I've been doing a short for each look, unless I forget, and posting that. But I really want people to watch my long form, because that's where my heart is doing long form. And so how do y'all feel about shorts? And it seems to be an equal number between who watches only shorts, who watches only long form, and who watches both. And so it is evenly spread out. And I'm not complaining at all, because some of my shorts get good views, like over time, you know, it gains traction. Now we're going to take Valley, this shade here, with the clean one. This is a little more powdery than Tapu, and I'm thinking this is a cream to powder, and I'm thinking this is a creamy matte because of how it applied. And this one, I actually can just sweep it. Yeah, the formulas are different. And so I'm not complaining at all. And it does seem like as time goes on, my views do go up a little bit. Where some people, when they first post a video, they might get a lot of views, whereas me, they kind of come over time. And I understand that people are busy, and I know y'all who watch me, y'all be busy. And I know, you know, y'all get to it when you can, and I like that about y'all because y'all will circle back. And some of you will binge, and I know that because you comment, which I love. And I'm like, wow, that this person commented on like 5 of my videos today. So I'm like, they must be binging me today, and I do appreciate that. And I know it can be challenging because doing content, it's hard for me to keep up with other people's content because I'm doing content too. And so I do understand the struggle. It is 76 outside right now, y'all. And it's like 77 in my apartment. And yes, I did turn my heat off. I remember telling y'all, I'm starting to sweat already, about when I turn off my AC, after a couple days, it'll get hot again. And I'm just like, just pick a season. So this is what happens when I put colors in the crease. And I don't like it. So we're going to take some Scott Barnes brushes because I don't color switch or wipe a brush off. So we're going to take 2 more of the 62 Scott Barnes brushes, and we're going to go into Tapu, this shade here. I don't know why today I thought to even do this, and we're going to take it up here. We're going to brush it up here, and I did coat both sides of the brush so that I can just turn it as I go, so that color will come up some. I really don't know why I thought to just do crease today like that. I don't know. I think I was thinking of some of those lessons from the program, and it'd be messing me up sometimes because it's not something that works for me, as you can see. And usually my lid shade comes up to here to where I'm taking this transition shade. So this is going to be interesting, the colors that we're using today and how this look is actually going to turn out. Now we're going to go into Valley, that was on the second half of our transition, and we're going to put that up here. And we're going to lay it and turn it. We're going to lay it to get the color, because I did do the sides of the brush versus just the tip of the brush. And so, excuse me, and now we're going to take this in the middle, so that'll blend, and it's looking like it's not. Excuse me. I messed up, y'all. I got a cheese Danish from Giant the other day. Oh my gosh, it is so good. We're going to take more to bring this upward some, and we are just going to come across, and I'm thinking to take Tapu and putting that all the way across as well. So I'm liking how this is looking, but it's just something about it. I don't know why I had the idea to do something different today. I decided I'm not going to open up another another Fenty eyeliner. I'm going to open up an Urban Decay one. The Urban Decay, the PAO is 6 months, and so if I use it exclusively, I will finish it in 6 months. The Fenty, the PAO is 12 months, and I finished that in like 4 or 5 months. And so I think even if I alternated, I would still get them both done in that amount of time. But because I just want to get a feel for it again, since I'm going to have it, well, I do have one already in my kit. We're going to go back to the brush that had Tapu on it, and we're going to go back in. This is a cream to powder. Tapu is a cream to powder, and I can tell by how it's picking up. And we're going to put this on top of Valley, and you see we are taking it up. So our lid shades will primarily, I like how that just blends into my complexion. And so where you see some powder in Valley and Tapu, you don't see anything. This is a cream to powder, and you can see the brush marks in that one. And so this is a cream to powder, and that's why I am needing to pick it up different. I'm hoping I can make it through the day without turning my AC back on. I need to get another oscillating fan for where I am right now. I have one in my bedroom, and I have one of those hurricane fans, whatever, in my living room. I used to have one here, which is now in my bedroom, because the one that used to be in my bedroom last fall, it broke. And I didn't get around to getting another one. So this is nice. This is nice. Going into Tapu again, I see a line up here that y'all never see. Like right here, I see, and so it has to just be my skin, or maybe it's like my hairline, like where I overplucked. Maybe it's just like something there, like I don't know. But I'm loving how this looks. Yes, we're going for grungy. I think every clip in this video is grungy, and y'all know I love it. I love it. So now we're going to go into, this is the only shade that's not original to the palette, and that shade is from, I think, Retro Glam. And I can't read what it says because the ink bled and all the letters are running together. I think it's Marcel something, I'm not sure. But I'm thinking we're going to take Elysian, am I saying that right? Elysian, this shade here. And we're using the Hourglass 3, and it is picking up. We're going to tap it off. There is some tapping off. And I probably should have used, oh wow, that's pretty. Well, maybe not. I was thinking I should have used the Esom brush, but this is going on really nicely, and it's pretty. Okay, I didn't go back in yet. I'm going back in, and I am swiping like 5 or 6 times and then tapping off. That is pretty. Yo, I need to, it's so hard, like when I work on people, not to be like, oh, that's nice, oh, that's pretty, or like when I mess up, I'm like, uh-oh. So I gotta really like restrain myself when I'm working on people, so they won't be like, why is she like acting like this? And so I need to practice just being, you know, being a little more chill, I guess. This is pretty. I don't remember using, I know I used every shade in here because I always run through a palette when I first get it. And I don't remember this being like that. Where's that brush at? This is pretty. I'm going back in again gently because I don't want to layer too much. This, oh my gosh, this is pretty. Because I don't want to create more opportunity for fallout. And we are taking it up into the crease, which is right here. I will say they are correct. Like when you do your crease shades and transition shades first, it's easier to blend if you take your lid shades up higher like I'm doing right now. But you saw how this shade, the texture of it, even when I put it down, I didn't have shadow on my lid, but even putting this down, I was able to swipe right over. And I think it's just a formula of this shade because usually, more often than not, I'm not able to put shades on the lid and just swipe it over because of how it sticks to the primer. This is nice. This, okay, I keep seeing this shine here that I'm not seeing over here, but I think it's just the way the light is bouncing off of my face. Maybe? I don't know. I realized in a couple videos ago that when I was using this brush to wipe, well, to pat sweat, it was actually lifting makeup off of my face. I don't know what that's about. That's a new thing. We're going to take a clean one and we're going to go into this shade from Retro Glam. If you have this palette, this would be Camu Camu, but it's not for this one because we swapped it out. And so we are doing it this way instead of this way because we already have shadow there. So I had to catch myself and turn the brush inward, well, this way instead of sideways. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do this. I like this. Y'all, when I don't use a palette for a long time and I'm doing a color combination that I'm sure I have not done before, I'm just like, wow. And that's the thing, y'all, just try something new. And even if it's a palette you use, I think this is my 10th look with this palette. So even having done 10 looks, well, this being the 10th look, just doing different color combinations and just seeing what you come up with. And then if you like it, redo it. And if you don't, tweak it till you like it. Like say this color didn't look right, I would just go in with this dark brown and put over there. Like we're going to work it out. But I do really like this. And this side is higher up here because I can see it. So we're going to bring it up a little bit higher over here. This is the transition area because you see it's not the crease. This is the crease in here. So we are taking it up to the transition area so that you can see it. Like how you can see this little bit of shine up here from this shade. We're going to put this here in the transition area, my puff area. And for Jasmine, poof, schmoof. She keeps telling me she has this sometimes poof, and I'm like, okay, all right, I ain't gonna argue with you. So this is nice. I'm gonna take, which brush had Tapu on it? We're gonna go back into Tapu. No. Yeah, no. We're gonna take Citrine, this shade here. This is a Clean Scott Barnes number 62. And we're tapping straight in, and we're going to tap and then swipe under our brow bone. So just right here, just this area right here. My cousin is setting me up, y'all. I'm doing her daughter, the cheerleader, her makeup for homecoming next week. And my cousin said her hope is that her teammates will like it and their parents will want me to do their makeup, or at least their kids' makeup. And I'm like, ooh. And I didn't know like that was her plan. I mean, she had told my cousin in front of me, she's like, oh, she's gonna do your makeup homecoming. I'm like, yeah. I mean, she didn't even ask me. She was just like, and I was like, yeah. Yeah, but her plan was, when we chatted the other day, she's like, yeah, so then maybe some of her teammates or her parents might want you to do their makeup. And I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing, cousin. And she doesn't really wear makeup, the mom cousin. But the cheerleaders, they have to buy the same makeup so they all look the same when they perform. And so I'm kind of like, why would they want me to do their makeup if they already do their own makeup and they all have to buy the same makeup for competitions? But I guess like off season, they can. What are we going to take for lower lash line? We're going to take Calathea, this shade here, for lower lash line. This is definitely a cream to powder, and you can tell because look how it looks. The inside of this elbow is sweating. Oh my gosh, I hate that feeling. So, excuse me. So for this one, I am swirling because it is a cream to powder. What is the PAO for this one? Oh well, next summer. So I am sweating, y'all. I do not want to turn my AC back on. Excuse me. So we're gonna just put this under here. We're gonna blow it down as well. I really like this palette. I really do. I'm wiggling like I ate something good. Like Y'all, it is just so nice. Let me know this. If you do makeup, if you do your own makeup, like, do you get excited? Because when we're doing it, we're looking at what we're doing. So I'm looking at my lower lash line. I'm looking at where I'm putting the brush. But then when I look up, it's like, oh, like, do you guys have those moments where when you look at the bigger picture, it's just like, oh, okay, we done did the damn thing. Let me know that. I love that feeling. And I came too far right here. I don't think it's that noticeable though. And I don't want to swipe it because I'm a little sweaty and I don't want to take off my makeup. Oh, you know what? I do still have some concealer partially dried on my palette. Excuse me if you heard that in my throat. That I can just pat right there. That looks kind of weird. But yeah, it's kind of dry. I realized I don't like putting on the primer first and then the foundation. I like when I mix it better because this milk primer, it is drying on my skin. I like it better when I mix it with the foundation. And the reason I didn't mix it with the foundation today was I did the primer first and then I put on concealer, which, because I wasn't sure like what foundation I was going to use. I'm not going to open another Fenty one yet, so I want to get through this Estee Lauder, which is still, the PAO is still, geez, next year. Or at least finish the Pat one. But definitely with Pat, I do need to color correct, or at least, you know, concealer and all of that. So I'm just still working with things. So that is it for, I do want more of the lid shades up here though, because when I'm looking like this, you don't see any of the lid shades. But if I kind of, where's them brushes at? I didn't put them brushes away. But you know what? It was this brush. This was Elysian. And we're going to sweep this up higher because I just want to see more of it. Oh yeah. Every time I do that, I think of that Kool-Aid commercial. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is what I usually do. So I don't know what I was doing earlier, or why I should say. And now we're going to go back to that shade that would be Camu Camu, but it's not, because we swapped it out. And we're just going to bring this up higher, a little bit higher now, a little bit higher now. I'm thinking of that Temptation song, a little bit lower now. Let me know if you saw the Temptations, the movie. Not the one with the actual real members, but the one they just did for TV or for a movie. It came out years ago, but I really enjoyed it. Let me know what y'all thought of that movie. I know I just be rambling about all types of stuff, don't I? Yes, I do. And I am all sorts of sweaty. So we're going to, I'm thinking I'm going to do a green eyeliner, but part of me is like a yellow, but I feel like I've been using yellow a lot. But we're going to figure out an eyeliner for upper lash line. We're going to use Lancome Cils Boost mascara base and the Lancome Definisols mascara. Do I want to use Dark Forest? Let's use Dark Forest today. And when we come back, everything will be done. this is what we have. We did put on Dark Forest. We did put on both of these. We did put on a green for upper lash line. This is Inglot number 86. So this is what we use for that. And this is the look that we have, y'all. I am digging it. I'm feeling it. Let me know what you think. I think my wings came out okay today. Look at it. So I think this might be it for this video. So we're going to do the outro. And if this isn't it, you'll see something else. But thank you for being here. As always, there's something going on in my throat. As always, self-acceptance and self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you. You will see me soon. Make sure to subscribe. Stuff is popping up over here for you to watch. If you have time, hang out, click and watch some more of me, or come back and watch me later. Thank you, and you'll see me soon.